had two distinct parts to it. The first part of our campaign was on achievements. We ran almost 8 weeks of campaign wholly and solely on what we achieved as a government. No other government of Jamaica was able to ever do that. This Jamaica Labour Party government is the first government of this country that could come to the population and lay out unchallenged achievements. If you notice, the PNP, the detractors and the critics could not contest any of the achievements we placed, the 200 and odd achievements we placed in our achievement books. That was not in contest. Nobody challenged that. So if it is that governments must be decided on merit and performance, if that were it, then the Jamaica Labour Party would have already won the elections, because we have placed in the public domain a resume of achievements that is unchallenged and uncontested. First in the history of the country. We are not saying that we are a perfect government. We are not saying that we achieved everything. But the difficult things that you thought unachievable, the difficult things that you considered as intractable, we took them on and we delivered results. In 2016, I stood at a meeting in St. James, just outside of where we now have the Zozo in Mount Salem. And I made a presentation. I said, I want Jamaicans to be able to sleep with their windows and doors open. And people ridiculed the statement. They ridiculed the statement. But I know what God has in store for this country. I don't set my hat where I can reach it. I'm always stretching, pushing the boundaries, because I have nothing else. I was never given an inheritance. My mother is here, she can testify to that. Everything that we have achieved in life is because we have worked hard, honestly, and earnestly for it, and we stretch for it. And it is the ambition to achieve peace in Jamaica why I made that statement, that ambitious statement that Jamaicans must have peace so we can sleep with our windows and doors open. And by God, we are going to achieve it in this country. We are going to achieve it. In 3 years, we have cut the murder rate by 55%. Some people thought it was never possible, but we did it. We did it using zones of special operations. Follow me. Follow me. Tell me one community in Jamaica that is now at war with another community. Tell me that. Just think about it. Tell me one. We use states of public emergency. We invested over $90 billion in the capital budget of the security forces of Jamaica. We improved investigation, improved intelligence, improved operations of our security forces. And so today, Jamaica is moving in the right direction towards peace. They felt that Jamaica would never ever reduce its debt. We cut the debt in half. They felt that we would always have high unemployment. Unemployment is now down to 3.3%. They felt that they will always have to be burdening the people with taxes. We presented 10 budgets with no net new taxes in this country. And I could go on and on and on with all the big problems that we have taken on. And we have shown the results. So if you listen to the public debate, nobody says that we are not a good government. Scour all the commentary. Nobody says that this is not a good government. It is not just that we have been able to deliver, but we are also a stable government. 9 years and no problems in our administration. Stable government. Every member of my cabinet, every member of the Jamaica Labour Party made a decision to work hard, do their best, and deliver for the people. And you may wonder why we chose the slogan, Choose Jamaica. 2 years ago or so, you would recall that there were protests and demonstrations at our consulate and embassy in the United States. There were persons who wanted to tear down the image and brand of Jamaica in order to tear down the government. There were persons whose sole ambition was to get power at any cost, including tearing down Jamaica. Some persons call me and they say, Prime Minister, we want to go there and demonstrate. Help us to get some shirts so we can put on our JLP shirts and go there. And I said to them, no, this is not a fight. We must not go there and embarrass our country and contribute to the falsehoods. No. And one of them said to me, all right, Prime Minister, I see what you're saying. You are choosing Jamaica. We don't tear down Jamaica in order to get the power in Jamaica. For the Jamaica Labour Party, our mathematics is that we must build up Jamaica and the people will give us the authority to continue to build up Jamaica. And that is why I choose Jamaica. And I ask all of you here, I ask all Jamaica, make the choice for Jamaica. Choose Jamaica. At the end of the day, it is not about me. It is not about the members of my political party. All of them have chosen Jamaica. At the end of the day, Jamaica is the boat in which we all sail. But some people are trying to puncture holes in the hull and then cry out that Jamaica is sinking, expecting that they are going to be the ones to rescue Jamaica when they were the ones and they are the ones who are constantly sinking Jamaica and running the ship of Jamaica aground. They ran aground in the 70s. They ran aground with Finsack, and when they came back in 2011 to 2015, they ran aground again. We must never allow them to take us off the course on which we are now. We must never allow them to change the direction in which we are heading, the direction of peace and prosperity for everyone. So, there's no question about our performance and the direction of the country. But elections are also about what is to come. What will the new term of the administration look like? And I will say this to you. When the rum tell a certain man he's a big dancer, he goes out and he makes certain promises. Promises that people who understand how an economy works knows that it doesn't make sense. I expect that he knows how an economy works. And I expect that as a responsible leader, he wouldn't put something forward that is going to wreck the economy. But he did. It tells me that he doesn't respect you. We have managed a finely tuned economy. We know what is possible to do within responsible fiscal limits and what is not possible. Raising the threshold to $3.5 million doesn't make sense. And if it is done, you will pay for it within a year. Worst of all, it benefits about 120,000 persons, but 1.4 million Jamaicans will lose as a result of it. Right now, we are repairing 660 roads in Jamaica with a budget over a couple of years of $45 billion. That proposal cost somewhere in the region of $75 billion. It means is either he would cut that program and something else or go and borrow to do it. I know there are some Jamaicans who are selfishly looking out and say, I am going to benefit. You may benefit today, but you will pay for it tomorrow.
Andrew Holness tell you you're a big dancer. Come show them you're a big dancer. And know you're a big dancer.
Now, the idea of a significant increase in the threshold was fathered by me. I heard Albin Hill telling the story, and I heard Marlon Morgan trying to sing the story. It's my picnic. This man a run come and try and take up the picnic. We already know is the first man I see a run to take a jacket. Listen to me carefully, because I know there are some Jamaicans who are looking at it because they really don't understand it. Our proposal increases the threshold gradually. So you are going to get there without any cost to you or anyone else. But our proposal is fairer to give them the benefit. Yes. Benefits of the people of our seniors. In our next term, we will reduce the base income tax rate from 25 to 15, and we will introduce a more progressive system. So everybody will pay less taxes relatively. But I want to point out to you that this administration has cut poverty from 16% to 8%. Cut poverty. For red. Utilities, education, food and emergencies. So over the next few years in it is necessary to do this, and I want all Jamaicans to appreciate how our economy has changed. Yes, it's important, but at 3.3% unemployment, you are practically at full employment. People are not making a decision to leave what they are doing